Okay, so according to my opinion, the wild card which is available for Azmio right now is somebody who has not necessarily followed the due process and the due protocol of elevation. For example, ODM, you would expect that if Baba picked somebody from ODM, then the first pick would be between Oparanya and Ali Hassan Joho for elevation. If he is speaking from Azimio, the first choice would most likely be Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, and then in that sequence, Gideon Moi, Martha Karua, and that kind of a thing. If he is speaking somebody from Jubilee, then that is the place where it is not very clear who that person is going to be from Jubilee. One may want to argue that it will be the majority leader or whosoever that Uhuru will pick and what have you. But now, in that ambiguity of Jubilee, the wild card for Azimio would be to pick somebody who is not necessarily among the top contenders. Why do I say so? I say so because Jubilee has not formulated who the team leader is besides the president. The characteristics are that this wild card will be able to play the woman card. So to start with, it's a woman. Number two, the same candidate will be able to play the youth card because this woman is youthful. The third thing is that this wild card will be able to play into Jubilee representation because the woman or the youthful woman is in Jubilee. And finally, the same person would be able to fit into the Mount Kenya equation. So it is a youthful woman who comes from Jubilee and who comes from Mount Kenya. Kitendawili Tega, tell me who that person is. If and when Hoof and Shove comes to bear, Sabina Chege will be that person who has not necessarily met the pedigree to be elevated at that level, who has not necessarily been even at party position to be at that high a pedestal, but she is somebody who, number one, was willing to put herself and her career on the line by standing firm with Uhuru Kenyatta in Jubilee when others left, number one. Number two, she was willing to stand up for BBI and she put on the white dress and the pink ribbon. And when others retreated like Waiguru, she remained steadfast. Number three, when Baba said, or when Uhuru said that Baba it is, she put herself on the campaign trail and she's taking all the risks. She was in Western the other day saying, hata kama tuliiba, hata hisi tunaweza fanya namna hivyo, willing to take all the risks. It is a wrong risk in this case for purposes of our national discussions, but it is what it is. She is willing to go out there for Baba. And finally, she has said together with Kanini Kega that she is willing to fight for Baba even if it means losing her respective seat. And I argued and said that that is putting your eyes on national politics as opposed to Anne Waiguru, whose premium is on county politics. Sabina Chege is Azimio's wild card that could solve a lot of the angling for the running mate. But in addition to that, bring a fresh psyche and introduce a new conversation in Azimio. Baba is 78. He can cause a complete contrast and a complete paradigm shift of discussion by saying that the future belongs to the young fellows, and the young fellows are not Kalonzo Musyoka. The young fellows are not these guys in 60s. They are not even the Uhurus. The future belongs to the Sabina Cheges who are 40 and below. The youth will resonate with that. We should agree with that. The women will resonate with that. We should agree with that. Mount Kenya will not revolt at that choice, and Jubilee will not revolt at that choice. It can only be a winning game, not a zero-sum game, and not a losing game. If I was the political coach for Azimio, that's the direction I would face, and I would make sure that that target is standing between the loci that is between I and Mount Kenya, and I will shoot at the peak of Mount Kenya, facing Mount Kenya through Sabina Chege. Tell me now, Do you agree with me that indeed I could make a good political coach? Let me switch gears and argue for you. If I was the political coach for Kenya Kwanza, what would I